We only live in our RV during the summer months. So when we go on our shorter trips in the fall season, I want a quick list of cool weather camping meal ideas. I am the creator of Camping for Foodies after all, so that means I have a really big list of recipes to choose from. So I scoured my entire recipe collection and I came up with 10 awesome meal ideas that are perfect for autumn camping trips. So here we go, Swedish oven pancake. There are not many one-pot breakfast recipes that can be served two ways. They're usually sweet or savory. This one is typically served with sweet pancake syrup, but I also like having the option to top it with something savory instead. Salsa is a great topping for campers who think sweets are for dessert only. How about a bowl of Italian sausage campfire soup? This soup is so creamy and hearty, it absolutely can be served as a dinner. The meat, potatoes, and spinach are a great combination with the chicken broth and the heavy cream. This is also a great recipe to serve as a starter with an Italian main dish. Bacon-wrapped grilled cheese. It's fun to be self-indulgent once in a while, and that's how this sandwich makes me feel. A typical grilled cheese sandwich is something I serve for lunch or as a light dinner, but this bacon-wrapped version is so much more than your average sandwich. The crispy bacon creates the perfect envelope for the toasted bread and gooey cheese. Camping S'mores Dutch oven brownies. The combination of traditional s'mores as a topping for a freshly baked pan of brownies is a delicious and fun campsite dessert. The crunch of the graham crackers adds a nice texture to the soft brownies and gooey toasted mini marshmallows. If you're under campfire restrictions, you can make this dessert on a propane camp stove or in your RV oven. Check out my video on how to use a Dutch oven dome and a heat diffuser plate if you want to bake right on top of your propane camp stove. Dutch oven jambalaya. Truth be told, jambalaya is not on the top of my list when it comes to dinner recipes, but my husband absolutely loves it, and I enjoy keeping his belly happy. I don't like buying ingredients that I use only in one recipe, so I've substituted traditional ingredients with ones that are readily available in my pantry. I also use techniques that make this recipe easy for campsite cooking. What's a cool weather trip without chili? And you have to serve cornbread on the side. I make an award-winning Campfire Dutch oven chili recipe, but it's not as popular with my family as my brother-in-law's secret family recipe, so I have to give credit where credit is due. I also love it because this is the recipe he submitted and won the Grand Design RV Rally Chili Contest after he and I lost the cornhole tournament. We were up 20-2 and we lost. Check out my YouTube video to see our tournament loss aftermath. Pesto ricotta pasta bake. I absolutely love cheese, so this meal automatically satisfies one of my cravings. Pesto and pasta are other ingredients my family and I find delicious. The other thing that is really nice about this meal is the minimal prep work required before you can begin baking dinner. Dutch oven shepherd's pie. This recipe reminds me of growing up in the Midwest, where warm and hearty meat and potato meals made a regular appearance on our dinner table. One-pot casseroles were especially satisfying during cold winter nights. I made this version easy to prep and to bake in the wilderness using different types of cooking equipment. Garlicky shrimp Alfredo bake. One of the reasons I love camping is the slower pace of life. It allows me to enjoy the creative process of cooking, and I don't feel rushed when I want to make a homemade sauce rather than using a jarred sauce. My whole family loves Dutch oven camping recipes that feature creamy sauces in casserole and pasta recipes. It takes a little effort to create homemade Alfredo, but the rich taste and smooth texture is totally worth it. Mountain Man breakfast. This one-pot breakfast has it all: eggs, potatoes, and meat. Casseroles are the perfect menu choice when you want the entire group to eat all at one time. The southwestern flavors that come from the hot breakfast sausage and the canned green chilies in this meal make it more interesting than the typical classic version. Make sure you download my free printable camping meal planner template and watch the video so you can see how to use it. You can create an entire week-long camping trip meal plan in just 10 minutes.